Hello, mortals, and welcome to episode 5 of Dice Ex Machina Season 2, which I just realized I did not give a name to, so I will have to tell Tom what the name is later. I did a lot of prep, didn't name the episode. Something Labyrinth. All right, very cool. How about, episode 5, No Escape. All right, that's what we're going to call it. That's where you go. On the books. I am Riley Silverman, your dungeon master, your myth keeper, your weaver of tales. I am joined by 3 of my cast members. Joy is not here tonight. We hopefully will have her back soon. But let's go around the horn and say hello to my fabulous, gorgeous cast. Let's say hello, first of all, to Omega. Welcome back.
What's up? Hi. Just sorry about last week. You know, kids got to do things. But I'm here now. My name is Omega Jones, also known as the Critical Bard across all social media channels. Today, I play Zindar, the half-Gorgon artificer wizard. Adorable little thing who wants peace, happiness, and a mom.
No. And I wouldn't let you have a mom.
Right. Oh, and he also has Dari, his little snake boy.
Yeah.
That's me.
I got to make sure to put Dari on the map so you can control him. Let's go over and say hi to Jordan.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Pridgeon, and I am playing Lysandros, who is I don't know why, I almost just said half-elf, and I'm like, wait, no, I'm not even close to that. No, I am a satyr rogue and an arcane trickster and an illusionist, and I have an on-again, off-again god relationship with oh my god, I'm
Phoenix.
suddenly Phoenix. Obviously, my brain is all over the place today, but that's just because we're labyrinth bound now. So yes, that's who I am.
All right, and last but not least, the delightful Ashlyn Rose.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashlyn. I play a Leonin fighter iconoclast, and her name is Callista.
Callista!
Yeah, she's a rough and tumble fighter who punches her way through anything, and also, that's kind of all she does, actually. She doesn't put much thought into it before she does it. But she's nice if we don't define it too well. And that's her. And she's in this labyrinth trying to find her way out. So that's going to go real swell for her.
I think the way to define Callista is that she's nice because she was written not to be nice, but you're playing her and you're just a nice person that it's hard for you to be mean. And I think you like...
See, I wish I had that problem.
No, Zindar's pretty nice.
But if I'm playing mean, I'm playing mean.
Yeah, I trust me, as the former player of Velma Sweet, I know what it's like to play your character too mean for the quest. And I'm obviously your GM, Riley Silverman. I'm very excited for this fun little labyrinth thing. I've been playing around with how I'm going to make this work mechanically, so this should be really fun. Before we begin the show, we do have a few announcements to get through. I'm going to start those off by letting you know we are aiming for a goal of $250 per episode. If we hit that goal every night that we do a show, it allows us to continue to pay amazing casts to do shows here on the network and also keep this kind of content on the air. Even if you can't afford to back us, we ask that you do please at least spread the word and share the stream with your friends and your family and get them some eyeballs on it as well. As a bonus incentive, as we do every week, if you hit that $250, we unlock a live pool from an active Magic the Gathering deck, and then I will actually use one of those cards in the adventure, probably next week or next episode. A tip of just $15 will allow you to send us a message, which we will read live on the air. We call it a message from the gods, a toast, a revelry, whatever you want to call it. Send us your goofy or heartfelt message and crush our fundraising goals all in one. And now I'm going to pass it on over to Jordan, who's going to help me out with a couple of the commercials.
I'd like to give a thanks to our season sponsor, Roll20 and Hero Forge, for supporting us. Roll20 gives you the feel of the tabletop virtually. Get access to great maps, tokens, sound effects, dynamic lighting, and more. Use exclamation point Roll20 in chat for more info, and type exclamation point Hero Forge in chat to check out the wonderful customization tool they've created. We also have a partnership with Die Hard Dice. You can save 10% at Die Hard Dice by using the code ROLLDICE at checkout. Use command exclamation point DH Dice in chat for links and info. And you can order our friend Critical Bard's dice set,
Crap.
as seen here.
Crap. Just keep going. It's somewhere. Let me live.
Things just went
To reiterate, that's Roll20 and Hero Forge and Die Hard Dice.
All right. Hey, for everyone watching us on YouTube, thank you so much. We love you as well. Please do us a solid. Leave us a like, comment, and smash that bell the whole 9 yards. It really helps the show and the channel grow as a whole. And lastly, you can also now support the Saving Throw Show channel through monthly subscriptions and tips through Coffee. Enter !coffee in the chat to check it out. On Coffee, you can tip as you would regularly, but you can also join the Exploration Society right through it with a monthly amount. You get the same great rewards you would on Patreon, and you can unlock special things like the toast with your coffee tips. Plus, Coffee doesn't take a cut. So nearly 100% of your tip goes straight to the channel after PayPal fees, of course. But like the gods, that is inevitable. Thank you. And with that out of the way, I am really excited to dive into No Escape, the episode 5 of Dice Ex Machina Season 2. When we last left our players, our champions, they had found their way to the Minotaur city of Scophos. I think it's Scophos. I don't know. Minotaur.
Scophos sounds right.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
Scophos. All right. Because there's Phoberos and Scophos, and so I always want to call them two different things. Scophos. Found their way to Scophos. They were looking for the King of Might, which ended up being a pair of priestesses of Mogus and Afara, who told them they needed to challenge both the might of their brains and the might of their body by entering in the Labyrinth. As they headed in, they were informed they would not be able to leave until they succeeded on defeating the Labyrinth, not knowing that they would soon face a powerful Hydra who quickly overpowered the entire party, defeating them, causing them to die.
Rude.
Quite a dead. They were quite dead. But they got better because they began where they began. They found themselves back at their opening, beginning space as they were lowered into the Labyrinth to begin traveling through it again. I'm using a lot of words over and over again. I was real smooth for a while. Then I lost all of it.
If you notice, it repeats.
Yeah, and that's exactly. I was doing it on purpose to demonstrate the looping effect of this labyrinth. So now we come
Expertly
back.
done.
Yes, thank you. We come back to our champions, finding their way. They're back at the start, the base camp, might say, of the labyrinth. There's a pool of water in front of them. They've mapped out a little bit. They've found their way, basically the route that they took previously. And to start things off, I'm going to roll a d12 to see how many attempts that they have made through the labyrinth since we left them. All right, that was a 6. So you have tried and failed 6 times to make it through the labyrinth right now. I'm actually going to write down how many times it takes. So we'll see at the end how many it does take you. Cool. So currently 6 tries, which means you've mapped out a little bit. You have now learned, I will say, based on that 6 times, you have learned how to effectively avoid the Hydra. So the Hydra is no longer a threat to you.
What? I was ready to fight.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll get the whole.
No.
We tried it. It didn't work.
You tried it without me.
Okay, so you guys fight the Hydra.
You were there.
Okay, take you 2 more tries to get past the Hydra again. Try it again. Okay, now it's been 1 more try. No, okay, so we're at 6 tries right now, and you're back at the base. And what do you do? What do you say? What's going on?
All right, I'm starting to think the method of flipping coins and rolling dice to randomly choose directions is not going to take us very far.
I mean, if sorry, I'm used to being outside. Being down here is kind of messing with my brain a little bit. I'm
used to being alive all the time, and dying over and over again is also kind of messing with my brain. So, hey, I am on the same page with you there for sure.
Okay. Well, we at least know how to get to a certain point, and I have mapped it out on my. And I pull out my my big old book out of my bag, and I start flipping through in it, and I'm getting to the small things that I've drawn. As a matter of fact, you all see he kind of like whips his hand a little bit, and a small quill appears. It's like a normal quill, but around the end of it, not the actual quill part, but I guess the part he's holding, is a small little snake. Not real, but just like yes, it's wee, and it's he's not holding it though. It's like writing on the book itself. He goes, so we know we need to go this way, and we make a right, and we go about 5 paces. Don't fall this time, Lysandros, and we should be good.
What, it was worth a shot.
Well,
what if that was the trick? What if going down was the way out?
Down equals spikes. Continuing means no spikes.
They could have been illusions. They weren't, but they could have been.
I would believe you in that statement if it didn't happen like 3 times.
All right, that's fair. I thought maybe there was a trick to it, and I was falling wrong the first couple of times. Either way, now that we've tried it, we know.
Yes. So how do we continue?
Well, I mean, as I've tried a couple of times, I mean, my method is normally just to pick basically a random, but
I mean, we can just sometimes it's my father used to say, if at first you don't succeed, cry about it, but then try anyway. So I don't feel like crying. I think I did that like twice already. So we just gotta keep going.
Sounds like a plan to me. Let's just make our way forward and then see what happens when we get to whatever challenge reaches us next.
Yeah, I mean, I got lost out in the woods once as when we went on our family pride. I guess it's the entire village really hunting trip, and you look for clues to go to to get back. There's got to be like hints where we're going. Like, just look at the surroundings, right?
Sure.
Yeah, probably, hopefully.
So Callie's gonna try to look around for clues.
Okay. Why don't you make how is she going to look around?
Yeah.
What is she doing? And I'll decide what she's rolling.
Callie, okay, so we're gonna go back to like navigate to wherever it is that's like near the failure point.
Okay.
Where did we last fail?
I would say you got about. I'm gonna give you actually. Let me do this. Zindar, why don't you roll a straight intelligence check for me? And this will be to see how much of the dungeon you've been able to map out in your books. And I'll lay you advantage on this roll because you're using your special magic item for it.
Bet. You don't gotta tell me twice. Okay, let's use these 2 dice. Ooh, 23.
Okay, 23. I would say that you've gotten about. I would say you've been able to get about. I don't know how to describe this in feet per se. Let me see here.
Oh, there's a whole thing on I rolled 20.
Yeah, I revealed a bunch of stuff there, but I will say that if I was doing a straight line across, let me see how much this is. I mean, I'm kind of just using the very basic things here, but I'd say you've gotten about 60 feet deep into the thing, and that's like diagonally. It's probably more than that once you consider it when you're on curves. I'll say you've managed to avoid some like trapdoors, the occasional like spike. Obviously, there was clearly a trapdoor in the floor that had spikes coming out of it that you thought were illusions. We've learned that canonically is true now. So that's the thing that's happened.
Yes.
Let me draw for the people who are watching the map. Let me go ahead and draw in where the line is.
So
it's the wrong color, but whatever.
So Zindar has a book where you've been like charting out the map, right?
It's it's like I don't even know what it is, but it's a book that I keep very close to me. For sure.
So, as you as you look at your book and stuff, do you let us see the your chart of the map and everything? Or is this something that Zendar is keeping to himself?
Yeah, he does.
Also, Zindar, I marked.
I had to really think about that one. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, totally fair.
I marked big green X's on the map, which is where Zendar is marked. If you go that way, there's a Hydra. So,
Great.
so I don't know how you would do it yourself, but that's how I did it. Like
Totally true.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I was going to say is that if Zindar is sharing this map that he's made with us, then Lysandros helps with the visualization. He kind of like throws little illusions on the ground and does some silent images that just has like a little think like video game style version of the maze that's going down with
Like
tiny
a
little
play.
figures that are us. And it like shows the little figures walking down and then the tiny Lysandros leaping into the pits. So as we chart out our plans, Lysandros just like does almost a little puppet show with the illusions of our characters going through the maze.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we get to, we said about whatever 60 feet, whatever it was.
Yeah.
If we get to where we need to go and we get there, I would, and if Callista is looking around, I will go over and go, would you mind breathing in, please? It won't hurt, I promise.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just trying to. I have a best way to put this, a natural pheromone that heightens your senses. It just helps with tasks. Not a lot. It's nothing. I've just learned how to harness it a little bit. Is all.
Is this because your god Farika helped you? Like, is this by her blessing or doing?
I don't know. I just one day, my dad was working and he just felt like me being around helped a little bit. But I don't think it was. I mean, I always listened into her word, but I don't think this was her.
Okay.
It could be though. I don't know. Maybe I should think about that. Either way, you don't have to. It's just it would just help a little bit.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna pass.
Oh, okay.
She kind of like looks at the. Wait, is it a potion?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought you were offering like a potion to inhale.
Oh, exactly though. But it's not a potion.
It's just a special musk.
Breathe in my special musk, and I'll help you find your way.
Or rather, I won't be able to just have a vial each time I use this. So I'm like, nope, it's natural.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna turn her. He's gonna turn. And he says no.
wait. Lysander goes, well, Callie, I understand being a little hesitant, but I mean, if it could potentially get us out of this maze, then I don't know. It sounds like, huffing a little bit of a strange substance that emanates off of our new friend here couldn't be all that bad. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You could die, and then, given enough time, all of us die, and then we all reset back to the beginning. So what's there to lose?
God, why do you have to make so much sense right now?
I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's just if it's help, and if you don't want the help, you might. I don't. He just starts to walk.
It's like, no, Zendar.
Walking.
Zendar, it's fine. Let me smell you.
Nope, he's gonna start walking and start looking himself. He's not like offended or anything, but he's just like there's a tenseness, and he doesn't like the tenseness. So he's gonna keep walking. But he's also going to start looking as I cast guidance on myself and not Callista. Yeah, I just want to start perceiving and looking around, investigating and seeing whatever.
Okay. First off, let me have Callie make the check you were gonna make about So you know where we are now. We're about 60 feet deep into
Right.
the tunnel. And you were going to use your natural tracking abilities, or how were you going to try to find what are you looking for specifically to try to find a way out?
So she was gonna look at the point at where like they had to make a decision of where to go next, and wherever they went next obviously failed and did not work out. So she wants to like take that one step back and look at the area again to see if there's any kind of clues hinting at what other way to go. Is there something on the wall? Is there something weird on the ground that's kind of suspicious? Either if it's like the way the dust is accumulated, or like does she smell anything different?
Okay, so I'll say that you basically just passed the last area where you made a turn that killed you. And so you've kind of like, basically there was a hallway where if you went right, you died. And you tried that like 3 or 4 times, and you went right, you died. Maybe twice. It's only 6 tries in. You went left, and you're okay. And then you went headed down that left side hallway, and now you're at another fork in the road. There's a right and a left. And basically, I'm gonna have you make an investigation check, since you're looking for specifically like actual evidence of like some sort of sediment or anything like that on the ground.
Why did I use this dice? I have actual dice. Why did I do that to myself? I'm gonna use a reroll.
Okay. Yeah, you have 7, so now we have 6 rerolls.
Because chat and everyone has been so lovely giving us rerolls. I brought actual dice this time.
Yay!
Be cursed.
I just marked off your reroll.
Real dice.
All right, we're gonna use this pretty one. I got dice that look like Eldrazi colors. All right, so really go with this one. Oh, it was even worse. I got a 2.
Really?
Callie's really flustered at the interaction that just happened and like having mixed emotions right now.
Yeah, you definitely see dust on the ground, but you can't really discern any sort of like definitive pattern of that dust because it's shifted around a lot, but you don't know if it's because of things that have happened to your group already or things like that. But currently, yeah, you're not able to discern anything. Zindar. Oh, actually, yeah, do your thing. What were you going to do, Zindar?
He's just continuing the search for while Callie's looking for like specific like traps or things that are like clues. He's just trying to figure out what's next. What seems open, what seems not obviously death. That's all he's doing.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check for me to see if like Zindar's picking up on anything as you go?
All right, with my guidance, because I need it, because I have a 0 to my perception. No. Let me go ahead and add a D4. Okay, 6.
Okay, yeah. You think you think you're in a maze, but you can't be sure.
Weird.
Yeah, I think you have the same kind of vibe that Callie does. You really haven't been able to pick up nothing. It's such a weird, bizarre, magical place that nothing is jumping out at you as being something to be aware of. What I'm going to do now, Lysandros, do you have anything you want to do?
Yes. So Lysandros...
Get out of the maze, exactly.
Yes, Lysandros just gets out. He climbs up and he goes out the way that he came in.
I should have put a ceiling on my maze. What's wrong with me?
No, so what Lysandros does is he takes one of the mini IOU coins he kind of has. And as they kind of go down the path this time, he just takes one of them, and when they get to a corner, or every time they like get to a major change, he just casually kind of drops one of the coins the way he was going, because he wants to find out if they reset this time, what stays the same, like what is still left around after the maze.
Oh, that's really interesting, because I hadn't really thought about that.
Yes, you must think of these things.
Yeah, you're right. I must think of Trickster. I'm gonna roll a d20. If it's even, this is the most current time that you've come through that you're first starting to do this, or one of the previous tries?
I think we've done it like 6 or 7 times now. So I think after just being like, whatever, we can figure it out. Like, this is the time where it sort of occurred to him that like, all right, let's start figuring out how this works.
I'm gonna roll dice. I'm not gonna tell you what the answer is, but I will now know what the answer is. So,
Oh boy.
Here we go. Okay, interesting. Now I know the answer to that question. Cool. All right. Great. So you are at a crossroads. There is a left turn and a right turn. What would you like to do?
All right. It's anybody's game.
And also, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have you all roll initiative. And the reason why I'm doing this is we're not going to go into combat right now, but this way we can keep turn orders organized. So that way everyone keeps going in the same order, and that way we're not like stepping over each other to do stuff. And if you want to cooperate, you can. But I thought this is a good way to do it. So everyone just roll initiative. The maze rolled a 2. So just so you know what the maze's initiative is. What I'll do is when we get to the maze's turn, I will trigger an effect, and that's what we'll figure out.
Yikes.
I meant to do that at the top of the exploration, but we were having such fun conversation that I forgot.
I rolled a 4.
I rolled worse. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Wait,
Okay.
plus three is a 5.
Okay. Well, you're the leader, so congratulations.
What is with our dice tonight?
I'll move the maze below. Okay. So Zindar, you are now at the top of the lineup. So what is Zindar's next move?
You said we're at a crossroads.
Yeah, there's
Left and right.
Yeah, there's basically a left and a right, and I'll say because you can kind of see where you're at a little bit. Let me move. I can reveal a little bit more. Basically, there's a left and a right. Oh, it actually fogged of war instead of revealing it. It hid. All right, let me go ahead. So you can kind of see actually. Basically, if you go to the left, it's basically like left. There's also like kind of a catty corner hall across, or you can go right, or you can go left.
So what I'm going to do, because you know what I mean, it's slightly revealed, but I don't want to be like I'm doing this. I'm literally going to roll a d2, and if it's 1, I'm going left, and if it's 2, I'm going right, because I don't think at this point he can make an educated guess.
Okay.
I just want to say that Lysandros very much supports this method of deciding the directions.
Unfortunately, so we're going to the right.
Okay.
To the right.
To the right. To the right. Okay. All right. So you head to the right and you die. No, you head to the right and there is a strange door. It's like a glowing doorway. And there's some symbols on it, but nothing that any of you can make out. They seem really old and ancient. And it appears to be locked. It's a locked door.
I stop at the door. I turn and look at Lysandros. I can do this, but you might be wait, actually, I might have just lied to you. I might be better than you think you are. Hold on. Nope, not yet. Yeah, you're better than me. Okay, go.
I mean, I'm no. I have something of an experience with breaking and entering, but
Lysandros, I barely know you. But this is not the time for humility. I want to leave. So be good.
I guess let's give it a try.
Thank you,
so I will try and pick the lock. Because we don't have like a key on us, do we? Like I checked my pockets to make sure a key didn't show up or something like that.
There's no key on you.
Oh boy.
Oh,
all right,
that's why. Okay. Sorry.
So I'm going to try and pick the lock, which is a sleight of hand roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have a +9 on that.
Okay.
Which is pretty solid. And I got a 24.
Okay. You successfully pick the lock. And so, do... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I want to say really quickly how Lysandros does this.
Okay.
So he pulls out of his bag. He pulls out like a lock-picking tool. But as he does it, he goes, I don't even need to pick the lock. And turns on an illusion, so it is a large key. What do you know? I was right. I did have a key in my pocket. It's one of those maze magic things, I'm sure, that's going on there. He tosses the key up a little bit. Now we'll just have to see if it works. And he puts it in and like tries to turn it. And it takes him a while to actually like pick the lock. He goes,
I feel like, even though there was this awkward moment, I feel like Zindar and Callista are just... Meanwhile, Daria's on my shoulder just like,
Whoa.
I love this choice so much. Because as you turn this fake illusional key in the lock you have just picked, you realize that you didn't check for traps. And as you turn the lock, suddenly little panels open up in the door around the lock, and a series of poison-tipped darts come flying out of the door and hit each and every one of you. And it takes about an hour, but you all slowly die from the poison.
Wait. So is it actually poison?
It is poison.
I
yes.
do not die because I am immune.
That's right. You are immune to
I have
poison.
a shield.
I will say that Zindar, you are still alive, and Lysandros and Callie both die because I don't
I
think
have
the
a shield.
But you okay? Okay.
Can I react?
I'm gonna roll. What's your AC with the shield?
18.
Okay. You are missed by the dart, but I will say Lysandros does get hit by the dart, and so Lysandros dies in front of you.
Lysandros opens the key door, opens the thing, and it's like, ha-ha! And it flips, and the thing pops out, and the dart goes, boom! And hits him, like, right in the neck. And he turns and goes, all right, but y'all totally bought the key thing, right? And then he just keels over.
Yeah. I'll say it's a fast track in poison just for the fun of it. So, so Callie and Zindar, you are at this door.
I'm going to get down on one knee. I'm going to rummage through my bag. Go, oh no, ow, that hurt, and I like take out the dart and like fling it somewhere. Rummage through and grab a small little vial about like this big, and I like uncork it and I like start wafting it up, and I get it to Lysandro's nose as I cast Healing Word, so he doesn't.
Okay, I'll let that happen. Yeah,
because like is he dead or is he saving throws?
I wasn't gonna do saving throws in this dungeon. I was gonna let you all just die and revive again.
Okay. No, I wasn't sure.
You're doing a cool thing. Because the two of you survived and he did not. I forgot you were immune to poison, and it does kind of affect the poison dart scenario. If you had not been immune to poison, I would have just killed all three of you. But since you are immune, I gave Callie the chance to dodge it. I will let you roll a medicine check to see if you're able to heal him before he dies completely. Like if you're able to get there fast enough.
I'll bet. Yeah. Guidance, because this would happen.
Yeah, you passed over. Yeah, I'll let you have it.
Yeah.
I'll keep your same guidance you already had. This whole dungeon is very Calvin Ball.
We have rerolls.
We have rerolls.
Please
We
use them.
have
Yeah.
rerolls.
You go away because there was a 2 on that die. With guidance, 11.
Okay.
These rolls are bad.
You give him enough that he just dies slower.
Yeah, you give him enough that you are a spell slot short, but yeah, unfortunately, Lysandros, you let him go a little more peacefully. He didn't really feel the pain of the toxin as much as your buddy Lysandros slips away.
He plays it up. Lysandros plays it up, though. He's like, alas! Oh, sweet life! Did I revel enough? There's no way to know. And then he dies.
See you soon, buddy.
No, we're getting out. Wait, if we get out and he doesn't, is he still dead? Oh no!
You don't know. You don't know.
No, that was him asking that out loud.
Okay.
Going, oh no, do we?
Marifine said, "We don't know. We don't know the rules in here."
And out.
Well, we just wait for him to get back over here before we see what's behind the door.
Well, looking at the door, does it look like let me actually boop. Wrong person. Boop. Does it seem like the traps have reset, or does it seem like they've been sprung and done?
The door trap has been sprung right now. But you have noticed that traps that you previously went past do seem to reset whenever you go by them. But currently, nothing has currently been reset. So because you two are still considered alive, it hasn't completely reset yet.
Mm-mm.
What? Why are you making that noise?
Mm-mm. Tartar sauce.
And Lysandros, you find yourself reviving at the like main hub
Yeah.
again, and your party members are not around you because you did not see them get hit by the poison when you did.
So I want to check and see if my coins are still there.
They are.
Alrighty. Then time to catch up with the group. And I'm just going to try and retrace the steps and get back to where they are.
Okay, just make a straight dexterity check for me. Just roll your dexterity.
All right. I got an 11. An 8 on the
Okay.
dice.
Okay. You died once again trying to get to them, and then found yourself back in the main.
I tested the spike pit one more time because
Yeah.
I had a hunch.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're lucky. I'm rolling low. I should use my rerolls on how often you die. Yeah, you were like, now that no one's looking, I'm going to make sure that I was wrong.
You're like, look, they're all going to call me an idiot if I try this one more time. But that one spike looks different.
It was actually really sharp compared to the other ones.
That's it.
All right. So you have tried again and died again and revived again. What do Zendara and Callie do?
So I say, just stay there for a second. I'm gonna try a thing, and Dari is going to like perk up, look at me. I'm gonna nod at Dari, and I say, can you just? I'm gonna just hold you really quickly, Callie. I don't think he called you Callie. Callista. And
Yep.
I'm gonna hold your shoulder, and immediately my eyes glaze over. And you notice Dari instantly like really perk up and start looking around as I'm looking through Dari's gaze right now. And he's going to slither down as Dari and try to sneakily into this room to see if I can get in there without like one, that's what I'm looking for, activating any traps, but two, see what's in there before we get in there.
Under the door?
Yes.
Okay, I will let you know that when you moved your figure to, the door is actually down over here.
Oh, red.
Yeah, but that's okay. But I understand what you're doing. So you do. I'm not going to make you roll for it. The snake can fit under the door.
It's a tiny creature.
Yeah, and when you go through that door, you actually see that the pathways that it would lead to. I can go ahead and reveal these a little bit. They're dead ends. So essentially, if everywhere you go, every direction you possibly could go is a dead end. So it was a trap door. It was there as an enticement, but there was nothing that you would actually end up getting through it. So the right turn, I will say that you can actually surmise based on this information that the right turn is actually useless.
The wrong way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool beans.
And I'll give you a freebie too because you used your familiar, and I thought that was really interesting. So I'll say this way across the hall is also no good because it goes to the same hallways the right door did.
Ooh,
So the left is also wrong.
So the left is still possible.
So we just can't turn down.
The right is where the trap door was. The across the hall was just another barren hallway, and the left is where you can possibly go further. So I will actually I'll reveal a little bit more of that map, and you come to another crossroads, basically. Oh, now you come to a space where you can go left again, or you can keep going right. All right, and I would say that by the time it takes you to send Dari around and explore all those hallways, Lysandros, you died 11 times since then, but you do eventually come back. It's a lot harder to navigate these hallways by yourself. Without anybody in your party, and I just love that I rolled an 11.
It's so good. It's so good for that character too.
Yeah.
So Lysandros, when he finally sees you all, walks up and is just like, well, if you were wondering, I'm back, and I have acquired information, which was the goal of every action that I have taken there. 1, that door was trapped. I've discovered that for sure.
Yeah.
2, the spike pit still continues to work. 3, if one of us dies, they will go back to the beginning and the rest of us can continue on as it was. And and potentially most importantly, things that we do in this maze, in some senses, can stay around because I left these coins the places we went. So I don't know exactly how we can use that information, but it's information that we now have to use. And it only took me one try to get back here.
And while you come back, you also just feel like you have this saying in your heart that if you were at a bar and you were toasting it, you might say it. And that is a message that comes to us from our friend with Wherewithal. And I'm hoping we can get a tiny bit of call and response here. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to prompt you for it. But with Wherewithal says, seeing the player stuck in a labyrinth reminds me of the babe.
What babe?
The babe with the power.
What
Thank
power?
you very much.
We don't have to keep going.
They didn't pay for more, so that's all they get.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. So we are back at this intersection. So that was Zindar's move, and actually we're now back on Lysandros' turn.
All right.
Where to go? So you get to decide which way you're going. Basically, you're gonna go to the right or go straight forward.
So now that Lysandros is like, well, in my time exploring this maze on my own, I have gained confidence, and he is just going to go right.
Okay, so far I love this. I realize that everybody else has died 6 times, and Lysandros, when I add the 11 plus the 1 plus the 6, I think you've died like 18 times already.
So not only has Lysandros lived more than anyone else in this group, he's died more than anyone else in this group.
So you're going to the right?
Yep.
Okay.
Is he going the right that we already checked, or is he going?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's going further down the hallway. Yeah, you're past the point. You've learned that trap door was a dead end. Now you come to a hallway. Are you all coming with him?
Yeah.
Okay. You come to a hallway where Lysandros, make a perception check for me because you're the first in the you're leading here. I will actually move you all down to it while you're doing that.
I got a 5.
Okay.
So Lysandros walks like
Chat,
this.
we need the rolls because this is
help.
ridiculous.
Yeah, you might want to.
Please,
Lysandros,
what?
I'm going to tell
You
you
know
this as a benevolent dungeon master. You might want to use a reroll.
I tell you what. Do we have any rerolls left?
Yes.
You have 5.
Oh, we have 5. Thanks for hooking us up, Chad. I'm gonna use one of those.
Okay.
One of our remaining rerolls.
Okay, now you have 4.
And instead, I now rolled a 13.
Yes, your DC was 12. Lysandros, you actually noticed
Always
that
the plan.
so what happens is you're putting your hoof down and you feel the ground start to give way, but you're very spry. You are a satyr and you're good at hopping around walls and such. And so you step back and you put your hoof down, but you put your weight on your back hoof and you try again with your front hoof and you realize, oh, the floor is loose here. There's a trap door beneath me.
My keen senses, which knew that there was a trap in that former door that I opened, but just wanted to, prove it for sure, experimentation and such, have led me to believe that there is a trapdoor here. And
did you
he pokes
accidentally step on it?
I accidentally avoided stepping on it, actually.
As you're talking, that trap door flies open beneath you. You're not over it, like it's in front of you.
Mhm.
It flies down open and then seems to sit there for a second, and then it pops closed. And then the one in front of it, the next step, like the next stone down, also pops open and then goes up. And then you see several of the stones in this hallway begin to trapdoor open, and close. And those kinds of things happen. And yeah, there's no it's random.
I am okay. I was about to ask that because I am very intelligent. It didn't seem like a 1, 2. I'm just counting around but it didn't seem like this goes down, this goes down, this goes. Is it kind of just going anywhere, or is it like in a line?
It's in a line, but not like it's the entire floor down a hallway.
Is there a pattern to it?
there's not a pattern to it. It's just like there's random intervals of trapdoors that open and close and open and close and open and close. And sometimes it's two together, sometimes it's one by itself. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
But does it, so, and just for one more clarification, does it always, even if it's random and stuff, does it always go down the line? Or is it maybe like 1, 2, skip, back, and? Like, is it just...
It's like a kid playing hopscotch that doesn't know how to play the rules of hopscotch. It hops all over the place. It just jumps around. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's a random interval trapdoor hallway.
How far down of a hallway is it?
I'll say that there are 5 trapdoors in a row that do that.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans.
So about 25 feet.
Beans. Oh, this is bad, y'all.
Callie kind of I got this, I think. And she'll
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. We picked up this nifty little mask, and she'll pull it down, and I think it'll do us some good here. And she'll kind of walk back, and then she'll take a running start and parkour up the left wall.
I'm gonna blow right as she passes. I'm going to attempt to do this so she doesn't notice it's happening.
Okay.
But I'm going to blow and give her. So here's the thing. Callie's going to have guidance regardless. The question is, does she realize she have it?
I would say it's like she's going to take a big breath in as she goes a running jump. I mean, at this point, she already realized, like, Lyssandra's reasoned with her. She'll take it.
Well, and I would say it has a mix of a coppery and like it almost has like a coriander-y like spice to it as well. It doesn't smell harmful. It just smells like it's an interesting thing. And it's like a light mist. It's not like, Febreze in your face.
Right. All right.
Yes. Copper and coriander. That is an interesting combination.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
It's like it's like a musky mule.
Yeah. Like a vibe of like a mule, but not like an animal mule, like the drink mule.
Like a Moscow mule.
Yeah, that vibe that you get, it's the kind of cool, low-key. Yeah.
Musky mule.
Anyway. So you'll have a D4 to whatever check you might need to do, like now.
Yeah. So she'll run, she'll be like, I smell that.
Just gonna draw a little.
Don't know what it's talking about.
I'm gonna draw a little on the overlay just to show where the hallway, where the trap.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so so you're basically using your spider climb, your mask of spider climb.
Yeah, my mask of spider climb.
Get across it. So I'll say that you do get across it. But
Parkour.
I don't. So what do you do once you're on the other side of it? Because that's basically, you don't even need to roll for that because you naturally can walk on walls with your mask on. So yeah, what do you do on the other side of it?
I just kind of want to check it out, see if there's any dead ends.
Yeah, as you continue to check it out, there's no more traps in this area, but I'll say it takes you about 20 minutes.
Oh.
And there are nothing but dead ends. So it's a pretty big area of the maze, but it's all dead ends.
All right. Cool. Then I'm going to book it back to let them know.
Okay.
I probably let out a pretty frustrated roar at the same. She's like, ah! And just like run back.
Okay. Well, the good news is that when you get back, there's only one route left to go. So you know that route is actually pretty good. And you actually have a little while to go as you make your way through that area. Let me mark.
She'll get back.
So,
it's all dead end. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Lysandros goes, of course, there's one way we haven't tried here. And he looks like he's about to jump down into one of the pits that have opened up there. What?
Do you do it?
No. He stops with everyone when people.
Okay, I want to see how many times I can make Lysandros die and nobody else in this dungeon. Yep. So
all
you
right,
are
fine.
able. Yeah, you're able
But
to
the
get down
next
a
pit, I'm
hallway.
trying.
Oh, I'll say I actually didn't reveal too much, but I'll say that you explored that area. Nothing really happened. It was just a maze. So you're able to get pretty far. Yeah, I'll say you're able to get to about this little area up here. So you've gone another. This is actually a pretty straight. You've gone about another 60 feet, 70 feet. So you've more than doubled how far into the map you already are. So that's good.
Oh boy.
All right. I guess it's my turn.
Yes, it is. Although I would say that I think you kind of just did your turn by doing the spider climb and going. Yeah, that kind of feels like it was.
But she still can. She can choose which way we go next, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, if you want to do that,
I agree.
Basically, there's a straight and there's also a left.
Well,
Can't do the first one.
well, Kelly is left-handed, so
Okay.
Definitely going left.
Well, Callie chose correctly, so she chose to have her hand be the right way. Yeah, you're able to go a little bit further. It is now. Oh, it would be exactly what I wanted.
You see Callie look, and she you see her do the thing where you check to see which hand, you check left.
I
by
used to
checking
do that
it
all
out.
the time.
You know what?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
That never
I
made
used
any
to.
sense to me because you
I
can hold your
used to.
hands like that and you can hold your hands like that. It's entirely different. What a terrible mnemonic when you can hold your hand either way. And everyone's like, well, then the one where your left hand is the L. I'm like, that defeats the purpose.
All right. Okay. Now it is actually back to the maze's turn. And so now you come to this hallway, you come to this kind of gap, and I'm excited for this.
I'm not.
This is my favorite thing when there's a maze. There are two ways you can go. There's a right or a left, and there are two statues that are standing there. And one of them says, "We can tell you the way to go. I always tell the truth, but my friend always lies."
I hate this.
And then his friend says, "We've been over this. I don't appreciate when you say things like that about me. We are just trying to do our jobs. I don't need you to slander me to our guests like this."
Oh no. I don't do this. I don't. Can we just destroy both of them?
What? We're just doing our jobs. Why would you destroy us? We're just because my friend's a jerk doesn't mean you have to do that to us. And the other one says, I'm just saying that sometimes people share things that are affecting us. And there are times our friends they keep information from us that matters.
It's clear that you two statues have some stuff you've got to work through. Do you want us to just give you some time to talk it out, or?
I mean, we have all the time. We have all the time. I'm here every day, and he's always just running his mouth and saying things that aren't true and spreading secrets about me. You should hear what he told the trap door down the end of the poison needle door. He said that I have fat ankles. I don't even have ankles. And the other one says, "That's not what I said." You can't believe what all the other guardians tell you.
Yeah, and hey, if I'm being honest, that poison trapdoor, its ankles weren't nothing to write home about, if you know what I mean, right?
That door is just we used to go out, so it's a weird awkwardness when we talk about stuff. So.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's a good looking, it's a good door. Obviously, there's complicated stuff going on here.
Yeah, there is. There is me trying to do my job and my friend who always tells lies. And the one's I don't tell lies. I don't know why you keep saying this.
Okay, you are talking a lot and it's confusing. One of you tells lies and the other one truths, right?
No, he says that. It's not true.
Okay, then where are we?
You're in the labyrinth.
Who said that?
The one on the right, the one who always lies, says the one that the first one said always lies, says that they're in a labyrinth.
Okay. And I'm sorry. I think I hit myself with a light spell, and I've seen stars in my eyes. What's on my head? I'm kind of confused. Like, are these what? And I'm like pointing at my hair, trying to get them to describe what my hair looks like.
And one of them says those are snakes. You have snakes on your head.
Great. And
the right one says that. The liar says that.
The liar says that.
Yeah,
great.
The quote unquote liar. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's really cool that you do that. And I don't know. I don't actually body shame. He says I body shame. I don't body shame. I think his ankles are nice.
Okay, and so then which way should we go? If you had to guess, which way should we go?
Oh, I would go to the right. Yeah, the left is totally a dead end.
And the right said that?
Yeah.
Cool, great. And I look back at Lysandros and Kelly. Okay, we're going to the right. Thanks, friends.
All right.
Okay, yeah. The right was the way to go. There wasn't even a riddle. It was just two statues who were kind of dicks to each other. Yeah, there was no. My hope was that you were going to try to make them be friends, but instead you're like, we're done with this drama. Yeah, there's no. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you go right, and so you're able to get to now. You are here, and yeah, you have a right and a left. I'm going to just because we're already at 9:00. I'm going to. It is Zindar's turn next. So Zindar, why don't you make a survival check for me?
Survive. Okay. Oh gosh. Is this a reactive check or is this something I'm just actively doing?
This is a cumulative roll to see how much further you're able to get into the maze.
Okay, then I won't
before. Yeah. I don't want to like.
I like to ask because I literally got into a conversation about. I'm like,
no, I appreciate
this too much. No, I don't.
I appreciate you checking because this is basically me realizing that we're an hour in. I don't want to spend
natural 20. Sorry.
Oh
yeah.
Okay,
get them twants.
I am going to say we're going to fast forward a little bit, and because you were a natural 20, I'm not going to kill you any more times in this run. You're able to get pretty far. You actually do a really good job. I think you're starting to get, as you go through the maze, you're starting to get the hang of where things are and what they're doing and what's happening. So you're able to get, I would say at this point, you had already unlocked about a quarter of the maze. And now you've locked the other next quarter. So you've now revealed half of the maze. Let me reveal the map a little bit here. And you have, nobody has died again since then. Even Lysandros has stayed alive for this part of the map. And
not through lack of trying.
Yeah. And you've seen some stuff. Like it has not been easy, but you have managed to stay alive. You've managed to avoid some stuff and you're getting pretty good into it. So let me just mark the path so that you know where you're going. And
oh man, what an adventure that was right there. Who would have thought that we had to talk one of the giant's heads into eating the other's giant's head? That was a gruesome thing to watch, honestly.
You know, I'd be okay if I never saw a giant again in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Well, bad news. 20 giants attack. No. So yeah, you've gotten pretty far. You have gotten another half of the maze accomplished. And great job. All right. Now let's take it to Lysandros. It is your turn. And we come to a new section. Let me move y'all over to where we are right now. Boom. Lysandros is still at the start, which is kind of funny to me. Boom. And Callie and Dari are over here. So cool. All right. So natural 20 did a lot of good for you. All right. And We also, okay. So here we are. Now it is going to be Lysandros' turn. Lysandros, you have a path in front of you. There is a ability to go to the right or left again, essentially.
All right. Lysandros, as usual, just takes a coin out, flips it, and goes, heads is right. And even is going to be right. And it comes down as heads. And he goes, let's go. And just turns and starts heading down to the right.
Yep, you head down to the right, and eventually you come to a room where I'm going to have you again make, for me, because you're in the lead, I'm going to have you make a perception check.
All righty. I roll perception, and that is a 16.
Okay. You immediately start to feel a bit of like a pungency to the air, and you before you step forward any further, you realize that the floor in front of you, it looks like stone at first, but then when the light kind of, as like your eyes adjust to the torches on the wall and stuff, you actually notice that it is a floor of acid that's almost level with the stone, so it almost blends in, like it has that kind of sheen to it, like a reflection. But it is an acid floor. However, there are a few different things in the area that you might be able to use it across it, but you know that you cannot just walk across it because you will acid yourself.
Wait, stop! I
Acid
smell
yourself.
something. I smell something, and it's not just Zindar's magic musk.
What?
Acid.
I know you had a 13. Okay, so that's going to be there is like a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you have 16. So yeah, I will say that this hallway down here.
How much of the acid's on the ground? A
on
lot.
the ground. Yeah, it's like just like a pool of acid.
Okay.
Like if someone would say the floor is lava, but if they put acid instead.
Can I use one of my flasks, one specifically good for like corrosive materials, and get some acid?
Yeah. I'll let you do that.
Yay.
I'll let you do it for free. I won't even charge you for that.
Yay!
Nice.
I'm adding
But
to my
Don't put it
baggie.
in the beer at the festival. Make sure people will consent to taking the hits.
Acid
right.
get.
So I will say that there's some stones you could try hopping across, but it's not easy. There is a swinging rope that kind of like you could possibly go across, and there's like a log kind of thing in the acid that's like spinning, so you have to like stay on top of it. Like the acid comes off, so there's a bunch of little things like that which you could maneuver your way across. But what I'm going to do here is that you can decide how you want to get across it, but everyone can. There's only one use of each skill. So like if one of you uses dexterity, then you can't all use dexterity. Basically, that's how we're going to play this.
Are you doing like one of the core skills or like specific skills?
If I will let that be player's choice. If you have a reason why a specific skill makes sense to you to try, I'll let you roll, because if you have proficiency on it, that matters. Otherwise, it's just your abilities.
If I need to know. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm claiming intelligence because you don't get that. Sorry. And
That's
I'm
fair.
going because I know this is what I do. I'm an alchemist. I know different materials and I know things like this. I can create acid with the snap of my finger, quite literally.
Okay.
So like I'm going to look for like spots that are, even though it's like a layer, there might be something that's less potent and things of that nature. I'm trying to like ascertain. Hey! I'm proud of that.
There we go.
I'm trying to ascertain like what will be the best areas to do in order to not get. I don't think he's gonna get not hurt, but the best way to get the least amount of hurt.
Okay. Make an
The
intelligence check for me to see how that goes.
Okay, I will do guidance on this.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, come on. Oh, why are D4 so hard to hold? Oh, so hard to hold, so easy to step on.
Mm-hmm.
So there's only a 1 on that D4. I swear to God, another natural 20. Swear to God.
What?
All right.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes it a 25. I love this dice. It's so pretty.
Nice. Oh, it's
Oh, that is
gorgeous.
pretty.
That is gorgeous.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to say that you're able to chart a very good path across the stones where you know, like, based on the consistency, the texture of this acid, like I know if I put my foot down here, it's not going to splash up on me. Those kind of things. That's what you kind of figured out. So based on that roll, I'm going to have you make a acrobatics check for me to see if you get across. But you'll be able to make this with advantage because you have such a good intelligence roll, and I won't take that away from somebody else to be able to make that check themselves either. Because your check was
acrobatics is what I was thinking.
Yeah, your check was intelligence. This is based off of your intelligence that you rolled.
So I'm using a reroll.
Okay.
Because on intelligence, the highest roll was a 4.
Okay.
I mean on that roll, on
acrobatics?
advantage, the highest roll was a 4.
Okay. So you have 3 rerolls left of the table.
Yeah, we need it. Okay. 16 on the die. Okay, 19.
Oof.
Okay, yeah, you make it across. You're good.
Thank you, rerolls.
All right.
Oh.
So now we have Callie and Lysandros are there. Callie, I think that you can do your spider climb, but the way the walls are set up, I will make you roll at disadvantage to cross because there is like it's not smooth. It's not easy to get across these walls. It's not like just a flat wall.
Is spider climb all the time, or is it just like once per thing? Is what I was wondering.
Oh, let me look at that magic item of yours because I'm not sure actually. I think when you have slippers, the spider climb is all the time, but I might be wrong. Let me see if it's charges or if it's every time.
Oh, it's all the time, but it says it doesn't work on slippery surfaces such as ones covered by ice or oil.
Yeah, so we'll say these walls are slick. So only because it's like, you know, got them. You've gotten it once, yeah.
Yeah. We can't solve every problem with.
That's your solution to everything.
Right?
I think that I'm not gonna say you can't use them. I'm just saying it's disadvantage.
No, totally. This is fun this way. Cool. So yeah, Kelly's. I
think you just got another reroll too, which is good.
Ooh, thank you. All right. I think this is pretty similar to training camp, but you know, with acid instead of ground. So sure. What's the worst that could happen? Just all my fur burn off.
Okay, I think for this, if you're using like your physical training, you're like your strength.
I was gonna use athletics.
That's what I was gonna tell you to use. That's perfect. Yeah,
right.
Well, athletics for me.
Yeah. So she's gonna try to just be as athletic as possible to get across. All right. Get my good dice. This dice is in timeout. We're gonna get a better one. Here's my nice pretty one. All right. Come on. So I have a +7 to athletics.
Okay. Remember you're rolling at disadvantage too.
Oh, wait. Why?
Because the slick surface.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to use the walls.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Although, that was already a 3 on the dice. So
10? Yeah.
So, but I might use a reroll.
You might want to use the reroll.
Yeah.
Use them rerolls.
Thank you, chat. All right, that's a 14 + 7. So 21?
Yep, that gets you across.
21.
Blackjack. Yep. So
Nice.
Callie and Zindar have gotten across.
So Lysandros looks at like the little rocks and stuff that are along the whole thing, and he just kind of goes, "All right, I'll give you 5-1 odds that I make it across on the first try."
I really hope you die again, just because I want to see how long it takes you to get back to the dungeon again.
And Lysandros just like takes a bit of a running start, and then just leaps and tries to and leaps back and forth from rock to rock, and does a little flip along the way between one of them. He's definitely like trying to showboat his way. So I want to use acrobatics to get there.
Okay, go ahead and make your acrobatics check.
All right. That is a 19 + 9. So that is 28.
DC was 15, so you all made it across. So you have passed the acid test.
He adds unnecessary flourishes. Like one time he leaps off one and it's like, ah, just kidding, I'm in control, and bounces off another rock.
All right. Yeah, I'm into it. All right, so you're able to get across that, and you're able to map out a little bit more of the dungeon. I keep moving Marifying with you, but I don't know where Zindar ended up at. Oh, here he is. All right, cool. I can never tell who's who from that far. So yeah, you get across, you get down through the acid tunnel. So congratulations on that. All right, and now you have the ability to kind of go for a little bit longer, and I'll say you have another right and left turn choice.
Right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left, right and right and right and left. Let's go to the right.
I support
Okay.
this choice.
And it actually was your turn. So it's perfect. Great.
That's the only reason I stopped talking. I know we were going around.
Yeah. All right. And then, yep. So yeah, you go to the right. You're fine. Okay. All right. Now it is Lysandros' turn. Now I'm going to have you make a survival check to see how much further you're all able to get into the maze at this point.
And I will survive. I've got a -1 on my check, so let's see if I stay alive. It's a 10.
Okay. Do you want to use a reroll?
I kind of don't, but I guess
Okay.
I will.
Okay,
no,
I'll
I'm
do-
not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So another set of traps happens. You essentially. Oh, thanks already, Fable 42. Thank you so much.
Woo,
Hey,
hey,
welcome everyone. Shields
So-
up in the chat.
I'm going to say that I'm going to do. I actually have this fun little tool that I looked up in Tasha's, like magical phenomenon and stuff like that. And so what happens is you go down a certain hallway and there is a flay wind, which is a wind, like there's like a powerful magical wind that does a bunch of damage, and just like these like almost like shrapnels come flying through the air and slowly start to cut through you all piece by piece until you are defeated by those. So you do take a return back to the beginning based on that survival check. And then I will roll to see. This does not count as a failure for you. This does not count for as a. You've only had 2 failures so far on traps. So it takes you another 6 tries total to get back to where you were and to get past that trap. So you have one more possible failure before we get to hazards thing to pop in to go for you. But you do get a little bit further in the maze. You're actually getting pretty close to the end of it. And in fact,
That's the end of it.
After that stuff killed us and we all like revive at the beginning, Lysandros is like, okay, I don't know if that counts as a trap, so we can't say I failed to find that trap this time. We were just killed by a trap-like incident.
We still failed. So, hey, but we got really far. We got really far.
We did.
We got a lot farther than we have before. So that's important.
Mm-hmm. And actually, because it's already 9:15, I'm going to say that you do. I can give you a choice. Y'all can keep trying to go, or I can invoke another death in a roll and see how much longer it takes you, and then take you to the end. I'll let you decide as players what you want to do with that.
Stress.
I say I'm down to see. Like, I kind of want to like try to get to the end, but I don't want to take super long. I don't know how you all feel.
You're not super far from the end, so if you want to keep going and trying stuff out, I'll let you do that.
Let's give it a little more that old college try.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine with me. I
Just
don't
a
want to.
bit.
I don't want to railroad you. I want you to do what you want to do. So that's great.
So we super run back to where we were.
Yeah, you make it through. So currently everybody has 12, except for Lysandros, who has died 24 times now. So
Nice double. I'm into it.
or I guess yeah. Okay, cool. There we go. So you're back. So you've gotten a little bit further because I let you go pretty far before that survival check caused that to happen. And where did my people go? Where did my timer go? Okay, so that was Lysandros. So now we are on Callie's turn. And Callie, you basically have the ability to go straight or go to the right.
Well, the answer is right.
Okay. When you go to the right, where did I put my thing? All right. let me see here. Where's my list? All right, cool. So when you go to the right, you enter a room overgrown by vegetation covering the walls and growing up through a large hole in the ceiling. And coming down out of this hole are a bunch of creatures that are almost like dropping, almost like fishing rods of goo and material down into the, almost like these adhesive filaments that are going down into the hole. And those are all around the walls around you.
I'm going to say this is the wrong way.
Seems like it.
I mean, there's a lot of wrong ways, so I guess that yeah, this is another one of them.
Well, do you want to back? I'm voting back up.
I'm going to have you all make a dexterity check for me to see if you're able to get out of this room before the creatures notice you. Make a stealth check.
Oh, a stealth check.
Which is probably fine for Lysandros, but I don't know about anybody else.
For me, 14.
Okay.
Oh, I have disadvantage on stealth. So
I got a 17.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Lysandros, you are able to get out of the room. Zindar and Callie, you get stuck in these filaments that come down, and they are able to pull you up, and you are devoured by these creatures. And now Zindar and Callie, you die, and you find yourselves starting over at the beginning.
I don't get to fight them.
It's kind of like Shelob. It's kind of like you were just caught up in these creatures' webs, and they are able to overpower you quickly. And I'm going to see how that death goes. Okay, it takes the two of you 6 tries. 6 and again, a lot of 6s tonight. It takes the two of you 6 tries to get back to Lysandros, who is probably
when you get back to where the last option we made, you expect to see Lysandros, but you actually see another one of those statues who's standing there, and it just says, "Sometimes I always tell lies, and other times I always tell the truth. But I'm always dealing with drama between myself and the other side of me." And it stands there for a moment.
Wait, this is Lysandros acting like one of the statues?
Yes. You see a statue. I use one of my daily disguise selves to make myself look like one of those statues.
I don't think Callie is smart enough to realize it's Lysandros.
Zindar, do you have a high perception? Okay.
I built this character to not have a high perception.
I want you both to make perception checks for me at disadvantage.
You can ask me only one question, and if you get it wrong, I'm not telling you anything.
And Lysandros, why don't you make a performance check for me?
Okay.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Double natural ones.
Okay.
My performance check is a 13.
Neither of you notices that Lysandros' statue has a satyr's shadow flickering behind him, so that's fun. Okay. I want to see how this plays out.
This again?
Here's how it works. Every other question, I alternate between telling the truth and lying. So you have to ask questions in such a way as to figure out which way to go, or I will lead you astray.
Zindar's getting really tired. And Zindar's like, we already know which way to go. We went this way already. Wait, oh no. Wait, I'm sorry. Is he at a new spot?
That's up to Lysandros.
Sorry, so are you going back to where we were with the two statues? Or this is where we are.
I am at the place that we know is the wrong direction, like where we know which way is the right direction to go.
Okay.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh no. Okay.
Level 1 geek, thanks for the raid.
You must choose.
I can't do this, Sindar. I can't. I'm gonna
Actually, I know what I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I go. I think there's a moment where we look at each other, start shaking our heads, start mumbling, and I reach into my bag and I open up this almost like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a small little wicker thing with some potpourri in it and other things, and I blow it into this individual's face, not knowing it's Lysandros. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I sure can.
What are you casting on him?
Suggestion.
All right, that's a 10.
Needed a 14.
Nice.
Oh, that makes it even worse
I love
because
this so much.
I'm going to say, I'm sorry. This is a lot, and I would love it if you tell me where we need to go, please. Thank you.
We need to go find the 5 kings and get them to tell us where we can find the immortal weapons that we can use to kill titans and that sort of thing.
Wait, why does the statue know this?
How does the stat? What? What are they telling us?
Is this like a whole elaborate thing?
All right, I dropped the illusion. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I thought this would be quick. I thought you guys would immediately see through it because we already know the way to go. We all died from spiders, remember?
Oh my gosh!
Were you there? I was waiting. No, I can't believe that worked. Nobody ever falls for my illusions, like ever.
All right.
Everybody.
Hey, everybody, don't lie to your friends.
They start walking.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That was good, though, right? I mean, I played off of the statue thing that we did earlier. Clearly, I was...
All right.
It was great. It was the performance of a lifetime.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
convincing.
You are able to make your way pretty far beyond this. There's not a whole lot more.
Is there a trapdoor anywhere?
There is not. You're actually good so far.
You
Why,
sure?
do you want to knock him down then? There
Are you
can't be
positive
one.
there's no trapdoor?
You know what? Roll a d20 and let me know if it's above 10.
18.
Yeah, there's a trapdoor.
Yeah, when we get close enough, if it's possible, he is 1000% pushing Lysandros into that trap.
Oh, great.
Lysandra straight up obliges.
Okay.
What he does is he says, "Oh, Lysandra, I think actually we've been seeing left and right, but I think there actually is a down this time, and that we might need to try this out."
You don't have to tell me twice. Lysandra's just jumps.
And but he jumps, but when he's in the air, I like push him down.
Lysandra, it takes you 7 lives to get back for the group. So you're now at 31 times you've died in this thing.
Lysandra comes back and is like, "Thanks for the assist," but it turns out it's not down this time.
Oh, darn it. Really thought we had it there.
All right, so you make your way around. You're able to go pretty far, and you come to a hallway. It's a long hallway. There are lighted torches along the walls. Each one has a little hole above it, and there is a door at the very end, like a closed door. It doesn't look locked or anything. It's just a door, and you are able to just keep heading down that way. It's straight in front of you. There's no turns or anything. Just a door at the end of a hallway. I'm gonna move you to where you are.
I mean, if we want to learn from what it is we've done before,
Oh, you're
I can check
back.
this door for traps.
Oh yeah.
Do you all wait for him to come back, or do you just keep going while he's
I'd wait.
okay?
Xenar started to walk and realized that Callie didn't move and goes, "Oh,
We gotta wait for him.
we have to."
I mean, I guess we don't have to, but I'm gonna wait for him.
Fine. Yeah, we wait. But when we get to the door, I say, "Wait, hold on. I'll try this time, and I will look for traps."
Okay, as you enter the hallway
Death.
before you get to the door, you do notice that oil starts to pour out of the holes above the torches, and then that oil lights on fire and falls to the ground. So the room starts to fill up with this flammable oil.
Oh, is that
This
so?
is new.
That's cute.
we should maybe act quickly.
Race you to the end?
Sounds like a plan to me. And as soon as he says that, Lysandros sets off as fast as he can to run down the middle of the hallway.
Okay. I think Zindar has a plan, but while he's thinking of that, I will let Lysandros and Callista each make a dexterity check to see who can get to the end of the hallway faster.
No, I built this character a very specific way, and I'm starting to regret it.
What check are we making?
Dexterity for speed.
Okay, so I got a 16.
Okay.
I got a natural one.
Oh no!
Okay. Lysandros, you make it to the end of the hallway, and the door is locked. But Callie, do you want to reroll?
I don't think I need to reroll for this. I'm just running.
Okay, but you rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to say that you trip and fall and into the oil. So I'm going to say that you take. I'm going to roll for this one. I'm not going to just auto kill you like I did with the Spire things. You take. Not too bad. It's only 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 3d6s, but I rolled very low. So.
Look, you've been doing good with them D6s, so yeah, I can't do what CB wants to do because Zindar doesn't have the ability to do these things.
Aw.
But again, I built him a very specific way, and I'm happy I did. But I'm also like tartar sauce. Okay, yeah, I will. No, can't do that either. Amazing. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna run.
Yeah, the 3 of you are currently mazing. You're mazing your way. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna run through as much as I can. You can't catch me. I'm the Gorgon man.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
Yeah, guide. Oh, this is definitely guiding. Oh no.
I'm gonna say make yours disadvantage because you kind of hesitated to think of something else while they were running. So
you're right.
There's more oil and fire then. So
he did. Disadvantage. Trust in the heart of the cards. Lowest rolls 18.
Nice.
Which makes that 21, 20, 24.
Yeah, you make it all the way across. You don't take a bit of damage. You're actually able to like use Callie as like a stepping stone if you want. You don't have to.
Yes.
But maybe you want, but like I think that might be what happens.
He wouldn't do that.
I think you were able to kind of like jump over Callie, and that's like how you know to guide yourself through. Like she's kind of laying where the biggest puddle of fire would be. So by avoiding her, you're avoiding the fire puddle. Yeah, you get to the end of the hallway, and the door is locked, so you do have another round before you might be able to get it open or not. But
so the door is locked, and I guess Lysandros gets to it first and like checks that. And as everyone else is coming back behind him, he goes through doing almost the exact same scene he did on the previous door. It's like, hey, look at this! I have a key that just showed up in my pocket.
Hey! I love the idea of you doing that while they're all in boiling fire water.
Oh, he's panic doing it and doing it as fast as he can because there's fire creeping up on them. Look, I guess let's see if it opens the door.
Okay, make your check. What are you doing here? Are you picking the lock or are you checking for traps?
I'm gonna try and.
I'm checking for traps when I get there. I told him to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check for traps before.
Stop it!
My magic key that I
Investigation?
found in my pocket.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. 22.
Okay, there's no traps this time. The trap is the gas room is the trap.
Valid.
Nice.
You're in it.
Yeah, it's kind of a hat on a hat.
You best stop
another
believing in
trap.
traps, Miss Swan. You're in one. All right.
All right. So I'm going to use my sleight of hand to try and pick this lock. And that is a 26.
Yeah, the lock pops on open. The door's open, and you're able to successfully navigate your way out of this trapped room. And by doing so, you find yourselves getting all the way to what seems to be the exit of the labyrinth. But the last thing in the last room you get to, there is, I don't know why it's not revealing. All right. let me just do some stuff here. All right, you get to this room, and there is where it looks like it's the way out, but there is a wall that is all mirrors. So you see yourselves in the wall.
Don't like that.
Yep. Do not like.
They're just mirrors. Nothing's like contorting us, making us look weird. It's like a fun house.
Nope, there's no it doesn't, it's not a fun house mirror, it's just a mirror of you all.
Wait, I think I may know what's going on here. And Lysandros is going to go over to one of the mirrors and touch his reflection. Does anything happen?
Yes, you actually feel physical, like you feel like a hand.
Oh. And I like push my hand up against it.
Okay. I'm gonna let you. Oh, you have a passive wisdom of 9, so I'm not even gonna let you roll for this.
Great.
Yeah. When you do your hand, suddenly that little mirror image stabs you in the side with a dagger.
Oh, okay. That was what I thought was going to happen.
So it actually rolls for a 14, which is your AC, so it just gets you.
Nice.
And it hits you. I'm not gonna roll sneak attack because you were kind of expecting it a little bit. So you take let's take a D4 plus 3. So you take 5 points of damage from the what kind of damage does the dagger do? Why am I piercing damage? You take 5 points of piercing damage, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
They're hostile. Yeah, you say and turn around.
Why did I roll on this again? Why are my rolls so bad?
Not much better. So it's average.
I rolled a 5.
Okay, I'm better than that.
I rolled a 10, but I'm going to use a reroll. Do we have them left?
Yeah, you have, I think, like 5 left. Let me see.
Oh, boy.
You have currently 5 left, yeah.
Hey,
Whoa.
thanks a lot, Matt. You guys are hooking us up.
Reroll.
I'm gonna re-roll then.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Rip. Rip.
Mine is worse now.
Okay, well, Maze Lysandros just rolled a 19. Let's see what
Mine
Maze
is an
Zendar
8
rolled.
now.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on to yours.
Mine is also an 8.
You probably have a higher dex.
I do probably, yes.
11. Okay, so you had an 8, Callie?
Yes.
Okay, you said you had an 8, Lysandros?
I have an 8.0.
Okay. And Zendar, what'd you get?
Got a 15. Calm
15.
down, y'all.
All right, you're doing great.
No,
Okay.
I'm like, no.
Great. Okay, so Maze Lysandros gets to go first because he rolled a 19, and I'm actually using your own character sheets against you here. So,
Wow.
now he has stabbed you with his dagger, and now he is going to come at you now with his short sword, which is going to be a 6 plus 6, 12. So he does not hit you this time, Lysandra. So he misses you. Does he get a bonus action? No, he does not. Okay.
I dodge out of the way and I'm like, ha! Stab me once, shame on me. Stab me twice, not gonna get stabbed again.
Let me do. How do I make little? I need to put little people here so I can keep track of health because I can't keep track of health on character sheets because it's your character sheets. So I should have done that better.
Do they step out of the mirror?
They do. The one that attacked, they now come out of the mirror. So we are in combat. It's a very small space. There's not a lot of room to run around in. So you only have about 10, 15 feet either way to do it. I'm not gonna the map is a really small space, so it's kind of not worry about the Roll20 map a little bit. We're gonna do some more theater of the mind. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a little tally here to have my chats. Okay, so Lysandros 45. Okay. 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 All right, cool. Now I have you all set up. So that was Mir Lysandros' turn. Now we are on Zindar, real Zindar's turn.
And I saw Maze Lysandros stab real Sandros.
Yep.
So I know mine's gonna not like me. I don't like this. I am going a 2.
Callie.
That too.
While you're thinking of your move, I will say we had a toast come in. I haven't had a place to organically stick it into the story, so I'll go ahead and read it out loud to you.
Yeah.
Comes from our friend Vampire54, who I think Jordan will like this. I think this might be a Wild Cards reference, so I think he
Could
might
be
excited. Vampire54 says, "Oh no! All the mules on saving throw are named Canary, and they have one thing in common: sound of a fuse going down. Oh no! She gonna explode! Boom! She was always a great mule."
Oh yeah, we made a special. Okay, one, we had a mule in Wild Cards, which we put all this faulty dynamite on and kept at a 50-foot range behind us, and we named it Canary. And then we also made a drink called a Canary the Mule, which was a Tennessee mule with pop rocks poured into it, which was a very explosive drink.
I love it. I'm gonna step away real quick to grab a drink because I'm a little bit parched. My drink is empty. So while you're thinking your move, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna be like on for like a second.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Yay! Huh.
Hello.
Who was that?
One more time.
That was
Okay.
Dom Zook, the voice of God, dropping in to bless this stream.
What did Dom say? I didn't hear.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
So question, the maze people, are they still in the mirror right now, or have they stepped out of the mirror? Are they in front of the mirror? Like, what's happening?
The lights, they're kind of both ways. Like Lysandros just came out of the mirror a little bit to attack him, but hasn't left the mirror yet. But you get the sense they can leave the mirror.
But they haven't left the mirror. None of the other two bodies are exposed yet.
Right. But I mean, you could probably possibly reach into the mirror yourself. You don't know for sure.
That's not what I want to do.
Okay.
I am going to, and I'm sorry. So I'm thinking about this a certain way, but I don't know if that's the correct way. Are we like looking at?
I'm gonna let you know. There's probably not a correct way, but let me know what you're thinking of. Yeah.
Valid. Is it like all around us, or is it like we went into a room and on one wall there are mirrors, like 3 mirrors or something with, or like 4 or whoever, with our people looking back at us? Like
there's one whole wall that is a mirror, and it's the wall. It's basically like a mirror and then a door in the middle of the mirror. That's like the exit door for the dungeon.
Perfect. Okay. Then I'm gonna get to a side of the side where the mirrors are, but best way to describe this. If this is the mirror wall, I'm like standing like right here, looking that way.
Yeah. So basically, if you look at the map on Roll20, this room is bigger than the map has it, but you see how there's this blue line.
Oh yeah.
So that blue line is the mirror, and you are all kind of like staring, looking into it from this direction, like looking down into it. So that
makes sense.
Yeah, I probably should have made that more clear. Sorry.
Yeah, that does make sense. I wasn't sure if there was a room or what that. Yeah, cool. That's even better. So I'm gonna like stand like right here or something, and I am going to hold my action until they come through. And I'm going to specifically say, when the last one gets through, move back.
Okay.
So I'm holding my action to cast a spell that's going to go off when they get in view, and the other ones, my friends, aren't going to get hit.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. That is your turn. I'll let you hold out action. I will say that Maze Callie is the next one, and she comes out and she looks at the group and she goes for Lysandros, and yeah, no one said they were going to go after each one's own reflection, and
So I get that.
Yeah.
yeah, and she is going
Good
to.
luck, Lysandros.
Yep, yeah. She is going
Good thing
to.
I can see her.
Yeah, she is going to attack you with her greatsword, and she's going to use her unwavering mark on you. Which, what does that do again? So if you hit it with an attack, you can mark the creature. So, oh, interesting. That's a fun little move. All right, so yeah, she comes after Lysandros with her greatsword, and she rolls for a 18. Sorry.
All right.
So she hits you, right?
It sure does.
Okay, and I think I can just roll these. Oh, well, let me roll. Okay, I might have to do some fun here. All right. Okay, so she rolls, and you take 8 damage. You take 8 slashing damage, or what? Does that do? Piercing.
It's slashing.
Slashing. Yeah, you take 8 slashing damage, and now she has put an unwavering mark on you.
But as though I saw it coming, I dodge halfway out of the way with my uncanny dodge.
Okay,
Only
you take
4 damage.
Great. You take 4 damage, and she has put an unwavering mark on you.
What does that do?
What that means is that I can't mark it off on her sheet. Okay, it means that if you deal damage to anyone else, she can attack you again, and she has extra +3 damage when she does. And also, I think, yeah, you have disadvantage on attacking anybody but her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, she has goad.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and she also should have 2 attacks per action.
Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. So she's going to use her second attack to attack Lysandros again. That's a natural 20.
That's not great.
And as we have established on this show in the first season, a natural 20 does max damage just to save time. And
all right,
so
max damage
that
half.
did
What is it?
12 plus 4.
I get to crit.
Can you use your reaction twice in one turn?
It's not even a reaction. It's just a thing.
What? Uncanny dodge?
Yeah.
Nope. It's a reaction.
Yeah, I thought it was a reaction.
Oh, I can use my reaction. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
so
Well,
you take 12 plus 4. You take 18. You take 16 slashing damage.
all right.
And as her bonus action, does she have anything fun? What do you have for fun bonus actions?
Well, because she crit, and she's a slasher.
Oh no!
And Lysandros has disadvantage on all attack rolls till the next turn,
Oh boy.
Okay.
and also has reduced speed by 10 feet.
Okay.
Well, I still have plenty of speed. Should be
Other
fine.
than that, she can action surge to take another.
I'm not gonna.
action.
I won't do that because I want to let y'all have a chance to do stuff. But it's good. to
Yeah,
do it
you'll
for
just
another
kill me.
time.
Yeah.
Before the first round of combat.
Yeah.
The only other thing she can do is a warding maneuver. If you are a creature you can see within 5 feet is hit by an attack, you can roll 1d8 as a reaction and add the number
Okay.
rolled to the creature's AC.
Okay. So she can protect her friends, basically. Okay. Fun. All right. That is Maze Callie's turn. I'm not gonna do anything else with her. Now it is Lysandros' turn.
So Lysandros is going to just bonus action disengage. So he just like bat flips away from everybody and says like, okay, this is getting a little too hot to handle. Hey, you know what I say? 2 Lysandros? We can do better than that, right? And he just turns and he snaps his fingers and goes, bam! And suddenly there's 2 Lysandroses next to him. And then both those Lysandroses look at each other and snap their fingers simultaneously. And they pop out, and suddenly there are 4 Lysandroses.
Oh my
in the
gosh.
place. So I'm going to cast Mirror Image, which will make 3 duplicates of Lysandros, along with the regular
Okay.
me that is
So
there.
there are going to be 5 Lysandroses in this room.
Yes. Yeah, 5 in
Okay.
the room.
Okay.
4 of them are 3 of them are duplicates
3
of
are
me.
you, and 1
me.
is the mirror. Gotcha.
Yes.
love
And I
it.
think that's
I love D&D.
basically all I can do. I will move a little further away from everybody.
Okay. And you did disengage, so I'll let you do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay, and that's
I
your turn?
disengage as my bonus action, move as my regular act, or
Your
move as my movement,
Yeah.
and then cast Silent Image
Was your
as
action.
my
Great.
spell.
Okay, that is your turn.
not Silent Image, Mirror Image.
Yeah. Now it is real Callie's turn.
All right, this is more up my alley. She'll grab her sword. And now that she has her great sword, she isn't holding her shield, so her AC is 16 now.
Okay.
And yeah, she's gonna. Who should she attack first?
Oh, I will say, because she stepped out of the mirror, Zindar, does your thing go off, or do you wait for the other one to come out of the mirror too?
I'm waiting for the other one to come out too.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and go straight for my image because I know that I gotta deal with myself.
Okay.
I knew this day would come.
Okay, and she also used her sword, so she doesn't have her shield, so she only has a 16 as well.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna attack. Let's see how we go. Oh my gosh, what is with my rolls tonight, everyone?
You have your rolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one.
Okay, we have 2 left.
All right, so that's a 12 plus 7. That definitely hits for the first one. And then I'm just gonna roll damage on here because I am very lazy.
Bless.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
That is a 15 for the first hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
And that is also, I'm going to do my special unwavering mark on her.
Okay.
And then I will do another attack on her. 10 plus 7, so that's a 17.
That hits.
And that gets re-rolled. I deal 12 more slashing damage. So she's now slowed.
Okay.
A
lot of damage to her that round.
And then, do they talk at all? I'm gonna be like, not bad for a copy.
Not bad for a copy.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, that'll be her turn as she sizes her up, and yeah.
Okay, that is your turn, and then we get to Maze Zindar, and Maze Zindar also steps out of the mirror. So, what does that do with your?
The minute he steps out, I'm positioning myself so Maze, Zindar, Los Angeles, and Callie are in line.
Okay,
or at least because it's not too big of a space.
I'll say that.
And my book comes out, and I whisper a couple of words in Celestial, actually. Where did you go that quickly? There we go. It starts off, you actually see like a stream of like green liquid beginning to come out, but it immediately catches fire as I cast Tasha's Caustic Brew, but I shifted to fire instead of acid.
Nice.
Which I can do now. And each of those creatures needs to make a dexterity saving throw, as it's going to be a 30-foot long. Well, 30 foot. It's not actually 30 feet, but it's going to be the distance of the hallway, probably.
Okay. So far, I have for Lysandros, I have 18 plus 6, so that's probably going to beat you. The Callie made a natural 20.
Saves.
Yeah, and now I'm going to roll for Zindar. When your saving throw is a +3, and I rolled
actually, and if it's dang it,
well, wait,
harder sauce. I was about to say I actually have advantage against spells or magic effects.
Yeah, so you rolled a 19, and 19 is your better roll. What were you going to say, Jordan?
Never mind. Go on.
Yeah.
Literally,
they still take damage, right?
Nope.
Half of it. Was that?
Nope. It's a save or nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I rolled really well. I'm sorry. Okay.
And even if it was half damage, your Lysandros wouldn't take anything.
It's true.
No, it's not an attack. It is a saving throw.
Okay.
Mirror image isn't affected by saving throws.
Wow.
But he has evasion.
He has evasion as well.
Oh, true. Sorry, I thought you meant the mirrors. Yeah.
No.
All right. Now it is Maze Lysandros' turn, and he has to attack Callie because... Wait, no.
No, I have to attack Callie.
No. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Everyone has to attack Callie.
Yeah. But Maze Lysandros is going to attack Callie because Callie is the biggest, scariest thing in the room. And also,
Maze Callie.
You have attacked Maze Callie. Yes, sorry. I got myself confused. All right. He's going to attack. He's going to attack Zindar. Because that feels like the person who just tried to throw fire at him. So he is going to come up to you and attack you with his dagger. I don't think he gets sneak attack on you, though. That doesn't seem like he would have a reason for that because you're not engaged with any of his allies. So, all right. Oh, but he did get a 25 to hit you. So I'm gonna roll that damage.
Oh wait, is Zindar within 5 feet of me?
Probably
yeah,
not.
I can say he is. Why not?
Oh,
it's a small room.
I'm gonna use my warding maneuver to like extend my sword. Probably like I'll push Callie or whatever to like roll a d8 to try to add to your AC.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh, this is actually important. Because
you get a 5.
I get a 5?
Yeah.
Great. As I think what happens is as your sword goes out, I started to reach for something in my bag, and it kind of scares me a little bit as I'm like tossing it up at the same time, and it breaks that vial, and there is a sticky like mass that like goes in front of me. As I also cast shield, which now puts me at 26.
Okay, so you do not get hit by this attack. Great.
Nice.
Hey!
Teamwork.
Nice.
All right, it makes the dream work. All right. I kind of love that this is all working together. This is great, y'all. Yeah, and that is its turn. So, and it's going to use its bonus action to disengage and try to run away from this group. So it kind of steps back into the line of the group. So that's what it does. All right, and then now Zindar, it's your actual turn again. Because you held your action last time, so
I did, and now this thing tried to hit me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I don't care. That same vial that like there's like a residual grossness in it. It almost looked like it was like a bad vial gone, and you just and I like fling the contents out at fake Lysandros. That's not a saving throw. That's a roll for me. Does an 18 hit you?
I think it does hit Lysandros.
It would hit me.
Yeah.
Great. I'm casting Ray of Sickness.
I'm down with the sickness.
Yep, that's going to be. Oh! What's math? 21. 27 points of necrotic damage.
Oh wow, that's brutal.
Nice.
Oh
then,
man.
Oh, sorry, this is at 3rd level. I cast at 3rd level, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, first of all, let me do the math. Let me do some math here. Okay, that's way more than that's more than half its damage is there, so that's a lot. Okay, now on Constitution saving throw, you said.
Yep.
Con save. That's not one of your strong suits. All right, you got a 9.
That's a fail. It is poisoned.
Oh, interesting.
Which means
I'm
it has
glad that
disadvantage.
Lysandros took it for me.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls right now while it's poisoned.
Wow, it already did for anyone but
No,
wait,
I did.
I know, I
for
keep
anyone
doing
but-
it. Sorry. Yeah.
Never ever
I
again.
Never making mirror images again. No.
Not a bonus action that matters. However, I will have Dari climb onto Lysandros' shoulder. Well, it's not even. It's like go up to like your leg, kind of like I did with Callie before, and it's just gonna be looking up and like nod at you. And the minute something tries, when Lysandros tries to attack, it's gonna like jump out at the bad person to help him, aka give you advantage on that attack roll.
Nice. Yeah,
That's adorable.
Lysandros sees the little snake come up to it, and the real Lysandros does like a little tap with its foot to make it clear which one is not the mirror.
Oh yeah, good call.
Oh yeah, good.
I kind of assume that a familiar not being controlled right now has enough sight to be able to tell what's a fey image or what's a real image. But
maybe it's.
I guess it
pretty tricky.
wouldn't. I guess it wouldn't. Otherwise,
it actually has blind sight, so yeah, it wouldn't even be affected by those as well. It knows exactly.
Oh,
where you
nice.
Yeah.
But yep, that's my turn. I don't have a bonus action that's makes sense.
That was a pretty effective turn, I think. All right, so now it is Maze Callie's turn. Maze Callie, as we know, is very focused on real Lysandros, but she does a disadvantage on these attacks because of your mirror images. So she is going again.
Well, she doesn't have a disadvantage. It's when she hits, I have a chance to redirect it. She just gets it wrong sometimes.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what the disadvantage represented. Okay, so she's going to try to attack you. Okay, actually, that was not a great roll. She did a 12 on the first attempt.
Well,
so she
then
misses
gonna do
you.
it.
Yeah, so next second attempt on second attack. That one, she does have a 21.
Okay.
How does this work?
So the way it works is that wait a minute, I opened the wrong thing. It is so I roll a d20, and if I get a 6 or higher, I redirect the attack to one of my duplicates. So basically, as she's like swinging at me, I'm like, is this the real me? I don't know, other Lysandros. What do you think? I don't know if I'm the real me. And then when it comes down, I roll a 19.
Okay.
So it goes and it deals the damage to fake Lysandros, who poofs out of existence and goes, "Not me."
Okay, but there's still 2 more of you after that. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was both of her actions. She doesn't have a bonus action for this one, so she's going to do a daunting roar. So she roars at you, Lysandros, and you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. So I got a 1, and I'm going to re-roll that with one of our re-rolls.
Yeah, use a re-roll. You have 1 left.
Whoops, I rolled the wrong thing there. So that's a 7.
Okay, you are frightened of her for the rest of your next turn.
What does that mean?
I believe it means you have to use all of your movement on your turn to move as far away from her as possible.
Okay, can I do other things too?
I think it just means you can't. Let me double check. I'm always confused by what's frightened versus what is. So when you are frightened, frightened has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is in your sight, and you can't willingly move closer to it. So you don't have to move away. I always get frightened and dissonant whispers mixed up. But yeah, so you can't. You don't have to run, but you can't move closer to her.
Great, because I don't want to run. I want to do things.
Yeah, and you have disadvantage on any ability checks or attack rolls while she's in your line of sight, which is basically the rest of this combat. So unless you leave
that, I can handle.
Yeah. Cool. All right, that is her turn. Now it is Lysandros' turn.
All right. So despite my my fear, I'm like, well, we got to give it a try, right, Lysandros? I think you're right, Lysandros. Well, I don't know, Lysandros. What are we gonna do? Let's give it a shot. And the 3 Lysandroses all take out their slings and try and launch one. Each of them try and launch one at Callie.
Okay, interesting.
So I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Okay. Trying to hit 16.
Attack.
We've already established the AC of 16.
Okay, so my first roll is an 18 on the dice, which is +7.
Yeah. So roll your damage for that.
And my second one is a natural 20 on the dice with +7, making the 18 my low score.
Yeah, roll your natural 20 damage.
Well, I roll the 18 damage because I had disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry. Okay. Oh, all right.
But
you're frightened.
Is this Callie engaged with one of my allies?
No, she's trying to attack you. So
right. But
I was attacking her.
Oh yeah, so she is engaged. So you can do sneak attack. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm taking that sneak attack damage. Yo. Which means that I will do the initial 1d4 + 4, but then I also have 4d6 to add along with that.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to roll 3d6, and then I will roll one more d6 another time, and a d4.
Great.
So far, it is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
Whew. And that is going to be 19 plus 4, so that's 23 damage to Mirror Callie.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 40. She had 47. She sorted that. All right, cool.
I have a lot of health. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know what though? That was like Mirror Callie is kind of getting down to death's door. So she, she's not quite there, but she's close.
Well, and I have the two birds. I have the two birds sling. So
Yeah,
because
so
I
you can't
hit
attack her again, but you can attack somebody else.
Well, it ricochets off and goes to hit other Lysandra.
Yeah.
So here's the attack roll on this.
But you have disadvantage on this too. So.
Yep, I'll take it. So that's a natural 20 again. Holy crap!
Oh man!
Wow.
But the other one is a 6. So that
is
is a 6 plus 7, which is a 13.
Yeah,
which
you just
doesn't
missed yourself.
quite do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Why you hitting
I'm going to
yourself?
use a luck point. I'm going to use a luck point.
There's
to
also
try
one
and...
more reroll. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll use a luck point first. One of you guys
Okay.
can use that reroll.
Thanks.
That's not going to do it. That's a 2, so it still misses.
Okay. All right. That is your turn. Callie, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep attacking myself.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Because I make myself
Very
mad.
good
Oh, that was
question.
really loud. My cat is in my dice box. Excuse me, Speedy. I know you don't even fit in there. You don't. Okay, thank you. All right. I'm gonna
Fit
use
where
the
I want to
reroll.
fit. Okay. You are out of rerolls.
7 plus 7
Oh, I
is
haven't
14.
used my reroll yet.
So that doesn't hit, but I get another attack.
Yeah.
7 plus 13 is 20. That does hit.
It does hit.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to do that damage. Rerolled that too. So yeah, I swing down my big great sword, deal 12 damage to myself.
Okay. Yeah, she's looking pretty rough now.
And then I think I'm going to go ahead and just action surge and take an additional action so I can get 2 more attacks. Roll for my first one. 7 plus 6 is not going to do it. That's 13. Excuse me, Speedy. Natural 1!
No!
Why?
No!
Why? My dice hate me.
All right, yeah, auto fail, unfortunately. Yeah, and I think your natural 1, what I'm going to say is you drop your sword, and so on your next turn you'll only take 1 attack. You have to pick up your sword with one of your actions. So I'm not going to make you lose your second attack, but I mean, you would still get an attack, but you won't get 2 attacks on your next
Right.
turn. All right.
One of my actions will be.
Yeah. Technically, you only get 1 action and it's 2 attacks, but I'm not going to be that sticky about it.
Sure.
I'm going to let you have 1 attack, and I'm representing that by you drop your sword. All right. That is your turn. Now it is Maze Zindar's turn. And Maze Zindar just learned a cool trick about how they can use the spell. What was the spell you used? Ray of Sickness?
Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so why don't all 3 of you make it was Ray of Sickness, so why don't all 3 of you
no,
make...
it was the line was Tasha's cost of growth.
Cool. So yeah, it's gonna do the exact same thing to you all that you try to do to it. So it's gonna do I need all of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I have advantage. Yeah, Zendar just looks and goes, "That's mean."
Oh, I got a 15.
Great.
You succeeded.
I got a 19.
You succeeded.
Do they have different DCs?
Isn't your oh no, sorry, your DC is 15.
17. It's 17.
I thought it was 15.
No, I have one thing that's 14 because it's a racial trait, not tied to my class. Everything else is a 17.
Oh, okay, because I was looking at on your sheet it says 15.
Refresh
under spells. Hang on.
No, it says
Let me
save
refresh.
DC is 17.
Let me refresh. That's weird.
It's very weird, actually.
Yeah, because when I'm looking at it on my end, it says spell save DC is 15.
That's weird. No, it is 17. Maybe something's not clicked for you. I don't know. It might say the same thing.
That's weird. Okay, I'll take your word for it. That must be a weird thing that's happening.
I succeeded, but yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Huh. That's weird. All right. Yeah. So
I still made it.
Callista did not make it. Okay. So Callista. So what is the damage on that again?
So the spell completely changes and I need to actually look into this more. The spell completely changes the damage type. So what's going to happen is we are covered in burning sludge right now, basically. Callie's covered in burning sludge, and you have to use your action to scrape it off.
Cool.
And you're gonna take 2d4 fire at the start of your turn.
Okay. Roll.
Thanks.
2d4.
Thanks, Zendar.
Okay. So that's what happens to Callie. Unfortunately, I just dropped my d4. Here it is. Cool. Found it again. All right. Yeah, it's still showing me a 15 spell save DC for you, which is I have a +7 attack, but
maybe it's not taking into account my magic items, but I don't know. Because without the magic items, that is what it would be. But
maybe.
It's weird.
But that's weird. I'm just looking at your character sheet. So you think it would have it be? Is it not? Is your magic item not? Is it not clicked as being attuned on your D&D Beyond? I wonder why it's showing me that then. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's because I don't have DM abilities. I'm in the campaign, so maybe it's not showing it to me as someone who doesn't have that power. Cool. All right, but that's fine. So that's going to be Zendar's turn. Maze Zendar's turn. Now it is Maze Lysandros' turn. Maze Lysandros has to attack Callie. So he is going to attack Callie with his short sword.
No, I think it's just Callie that has to attack me.
I have to attack.
I keep making that mistake every time. That's fine, but he is going to attack Callie.
I mean, he can attack me.
He is going to attack you.
He's allowed.
Yeah, he's going to. He's gonna. Because
bring it on.
That's right. Last time he attacked Zendar. He got a 17. So he does hit. Oh, he got a 16. That does hit you, right? That's exactly your AC. Your AC was 16, Callie?
Yep.
Okay, so he does hit you, and you are engaged with his party members, so he is going to give you his. I'm going to roll that on roll 20 to save time. We're 10 minutes over, so I want to get through this.
That's sad.
Oh God. Okay. Well, luckily he did not roll very well on a sneak attack, so you take 7. Take damage. Plus he gets the actual damage. So 7. So you take 14 total.
Total.
Yep.
Yeah. 'Tis but a scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, Dom. It says that it's weird because I didn't make a new sheet. I'm just using the sheet that's already up there. So I'm surprised it's not showing it to me. But I believe you. I just don't know why this is not showing me it, but it's fine. Great. Okay. That is his turn, and he's going to use his bonus action to disengage. Great. Zendar, your turn.
Okay, so this is a Hail Mary moment, and it's okay. Zendar is seeing all this shenanigans right now. Don't like it. And he had that small little wicker thing. He just takes a little bit out of it and just kind of crushes it in his hands and just kind of breathes in. And as he does, you notice that his hair kind of comes untangled and almost starts to float as the snakes start to animate ever so slightly, and his eyes kind of cloud over. And there's a sense of euphoria that the 3 of them start to feel. And he says, "I think it's time to let us through. Please." I'm casting Charm Person at 3rd level. All 3 of them need to make wisdom saving throws, which is not our strong suit.
No, it's not.
You're not good at that. No.
Okay, so the first one is, I'm just going to do the order that I have them on my screen. So the first one is Lysandros. Lysandros rolled a natural 1, so Lysandros did not save. The second one was Zendar, who rolled an 18, which beats your DC of 17, right? And then Callie also did. So Lysandros does.
Why do you roll so well on things that shouldn't be rolled for well?
I know. You know what? I actually have not used one of my rerolls yet.
No,
tonight.
it's fine.
I want to use it because chat paid for it. So I'm gonna re-roll Mirror Zindar's.
You're gonna
I'll do that.
D-roll.
Yeah.
Mirrors and
But I got a natural 20. I'm sorry. I swear. And it's even almost cocky because it's a little heart. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So Zindar unfortunately did not. So unfortunately, but I will say that Mir Lysandros does what you said. He turns. He uses a reaction. He wanders into the mirror, and when he goes in the mirror, his panel of the mirror that he came out of shatters, and he's gone. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
No. Oh my God.
Okay. We are way over, so I want to wrap this up soon, but I don't want to cut you off in combat, but this is almost over, I think. So that is going to be the end of your turn. It is Maze Callie's turn, and did you put a slasher on her, right, Callie?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so she's going to try to attack you then. Okay.
She's lucky she didn't land on Lysandra.
Yeah. All right, so she's going to... Oh, on the wrong sheet. Okay, so I'm going to go to the attack actions. All. Okay, so she's going to come at you with her great sword twice. She got a natural 20 on one of them, and she got a 19 on the other one. I'm sorry. I'm rolling so good. I don't want this power right now. I normally want these rolls. I don't tonight.
You've never crit on Callie. I don't think I'm going to attack.
Okay, so one of them is going to be one of them is going to be 16 damage. That's the crit, and then the other one is going to do just. Okay, I'm just going to roll 2d6 plus 4, 12. So you do. So that was 16 plus 12. So that's going to be 28 total.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Looking great.
I'm sorry. And I don't have any more rerolls, so I can't even fix that now. All right. Yeah. All right. That is going to be, you know what? No, I'm not going to be mean. That is her turn. And I'm going to, if we had more time, I would action surge her, but we don't. So I'm going to go to Lysandros. Lysandros, it's your turn.
Okay. So Lysandros looks, and I'm not afraid anymore, right? It was just like a round, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, great.
I think that's true. Is that true, Callie?
I will let you know.
Yeah, right until the end of your next turn. So you already had your next turn. So
yeah. So the three Lysandros who are there are like, wait, I can't hurt Callie. It looks too much like our friend. Someone's like, snap out of it. We've got to do it. Someone says, if you two are just gonna bicker about this, I'll get the job done. And third Lysandros throws another rock at engaged fake Callie.
Okay.
So this roll is a it is an unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits.
That hits. Hurrah!
And she is engaged with your compatriot. So
yes. So I will take my sneak attack damage.
Love of God, please take sneak attack damage on this.
Which is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is 19 and then plus 4, so that's 23 damage.
Lysandros, describe how you kill the mirror image of your friend Callie.
As one starts launching the rock, one of the Lysandros is like, no, and leaps in front of the rock, but it's just an illusion. So it goes right through that fake Lysandros and just goes thunk, and hits right in the middle of the Mirror Callie's face. And Mirror Callie cracks like a mirror and just goes.
Yeah, Mirror Callie shatters, and simultaneously as she shatters, the mirror of the panel that she came out of also shatters. So the only mirror image left now is Mirror Zindar, who has like basically full health because none of you have attacked him yet. So this is gonna be real interesting. Yeah, that is there. So those two are gone. It is 3 against 1 now, however, and it is real Callie's turn.
All right, so start of my turn, I have to make a save, right? Or take damage?
It's sort of 5
yes,
against
because you're
1.
on fire. Yeah.
Yes. What
I
do
think
I
it was.
have?
I think it was 3. You rolled 2d4. It was 3.
Yeah. I already
Okay.
rolled, yeah.
Oh, I take 3.
You have to make a save or not, or you just take it, right? 'Cause
So
you
you're
already
gonna
counted
take it at
it.
the start of your turn, and you have to use an action to get it off of you,
Oh,
or it's
wait.
gonna stay on you.
But you already only
Wait.
have one attack because of your.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I do one thing real quick?
Yeah, do it.
Because my thing ricochets.
Oh, you use your sling.
Yeah, I use my
Okay.
sling.
Okay.
So it bounces
you used your
off
shield.
and it goes for Mirror Zendar too. So let's see if that go good.
Okay.
It go good. I got a 24.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, then this one cannot get the sneak attack damage, but it still does 1d4 plus 4, which is
Okay, choose that.
7 damage.
Okay. Noted. Cool. All right. So Callie, now continue your turn. So yeah, you take 3 damage, and you can either use your action to stop taking damage, or you can deal with the damage and keep fighting.
I'm gonna deal with the damage and keep fighting. I'm gonna leave my sword there.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna pick up my sword. What am I talking about? I'm gonna pick up my sword.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, I'm gonna walk up to Zundar, very carefully because I'm in pain, and I'm going to swing at him.
Okay.
Oh, wrong. I rolled damage already. I was very excited. Hold on. We're gonna see if we hit.
Probably.
Come on, dice.
What did you
I rolled-
roll?
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my gosh! This game won't end. All right, and now I'm stuck in my own labyrinth. All right.
And so, yeah, let me know what happens, and then I have a bonus action.
I mean, what happens is you miss. I don't know what else to say. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she whiffs, and she is going to, out of pure frustration and pain and agony and just doneness with this entire thing, let out the loudest and most painful and just probably cathartic, daunting roar she has ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. And I'm gonna try to roll to resist that. It's
Like-
wisdom, right?
Yeah, it's wisdom, like ear shattering, glass shattering, daunting roar.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. What is it? Riley,
Natural
just tell us.
Natural 20.
Ah!
This is the best I've ever rolled. I normally use digital dice when I'm GMing, but I didn't have them set up because I can't roll from your sheets in D&D Beyond, so I have to use physical dice, and I'm ruining everything. I'm sorry. But even when I used digital dice earlier, I rolled natural. I'm sorry.
The dice gods hate you.
Okay. It's late.
We gotta do. Zendar
Yeah.
destroy us.
Zindar, Omega, I want to ask you because it's later your time. Do you want to play this out, or you want to pause here?
Zendar destroy us. We'll
Okay.
end after combat.
Okay. Okay. That was where I was going to end anyway. I
Yeah.
want to be respectful for you because I know that you're in later time zone. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm tired, but it's cool. Zendar
yeah.
destroy us.
Okay. All right. Callie, is there anything else you can do on your turn?
No.
Have you
that-
action surged?
Callie was going.
did.
Oh, I guess I could action surge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Oh no, I
you
did.
did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it. That's how you messed up your other side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is Mace Zindar's turn, and let me see here what I can have make you do to your own friends. He is gonna cast at. Oh boy, this is real fun. He is gonna cast Flaming Sphere to all of you. So a 5-foot diameter sphere appears with a 60-foot range. I'm gonna say he can get. I don't think all three of you are right by each other. So I'm gonna say he can get Lysandros and Callie based on how this is played out. So I need Lysandros and Callie to make dexterity saving throws.
Or half?
Yep.
What's that?
Or half?
Well, make the saving throw first, right?
I
Oh my
understand.
god.
I'm
Yeah.
asking, does it do
Yes.
half damage?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, great.
Sorry, I thought you were saying.
Callie!
I thought you were saying only make a half a saving throw, and I was like, I don't
No,
understand.
no.
What did you get, Callie?
What do you think I got? I can roll
don't
nothing
know.
but ones tonight. Nothing
Okay,
but ones.
I'm sorry.
Lysandros, on the other hand, with the grace of a beautiful satyr double person, both of his satyrs leap, or all three of versions of Lysandros leap out of the way with his perfect natural 20 dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so you take no damage, Lysandros, and Callie, you take 12 fire damage. All right, that is Zindar. That's Mira Zindar's turn. Mira Lysandros is gone. Now it is real Zindar's turn. And that is his only level 3 spell, right? So I can't do that again. No, I have one more.
You got one more.
I have one more. Well, good to know.
Yeah, I am going to walk right behind Zindar and Figdar. Zindon't. I'm gonna go walk right behind Zindon't as he casts that flaming spear, and Zindar goes, yeah, mine's better. I'm not casting flaming sphere though. I am casting ray of sickness, but it starts green but becomes fire immediately. And I'm going to attack him from the back at second level slot.
Okay.
This is going to be...
Is that all flaming spear?
Natural 20.
Okay, here's the question.
Yeah.
Use casting flaming sphere. Does that...
No. I'm not casting flaming. I was saying... He was just saying that his fire's better.
Oh, okay, using firebolt?
No, I'm using ray of sickness, turning it into flame instead of the cry.
Okay. Reason why I'm asking is I'm making sure that you don't accidentally get Callie in that mix.
No. This is an attack roll.
This is a touch. Okay.
Yeah. And I crit it. So 20? How do we do damage?
You do max damage on crits. So whatever.
So 24 points of fire damage to the back of his skull.
Oh yeah. Man, that was pretty brutal to him. Yeah. Okay. So. Dang. Yeah, he's not doing great now. He's still up, but he's not doing great. Okay.
Oh my god, die.
Great. All right, that is your turn. Do you have any bonus actions you can do?
I can make a quill.
Okay. Okay. Mira Callie is going to guard a lineup.
Wait. No, hold on. +4. I'm an alchemical savant. So 4 more points of damage. Okay. I knew that.
Yeah, that's great. That knocks him down pretty low. Take it. Yeah, take it. Great. All right. So he's knocked down again. All right. Now it is Lysandros' turn. Lysandros, you could possibly finish this in this round. I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see how it goes.
So all three of the remaining Lysandroses pull out their slings and all start running towards him with the slings going. And they kind of one after the other, each kind of jump back and forth. You can't tell which one's which. And then one goes whoo, and launches the sling at him, but no rock comes out of it. And then from under, one jams a short sword into Mira Lysandros.
Oh, I like that. I'm going to give you advantage on his attack. I like the little.
Not Lysandros. Lysandros. Lysandros is gone.
I'm giving you giving you inspiration, and if you want to use it for the advantage, you can. Because I like
on Mira Zindar. I'll take it. I'm going to use this inspiration.
Okay, go for it.
To take advantage on this roll. Okay, so my first roll was a 14, and my next is a 16. Does that hit your AC?
Yeah, I think both hit. The 14 just hits, and no, actually both hit clean. Yeah, you either one works. So.
Oh right, then I will take the better one because why not?
Why not?
Which will do 5d6 plus. Because this is with my short sword, not with my other thing. So this is going to be 5d6 plus 3.
All right.
So
come on, good roll.
I have.
Come on, good roll.
Woo! That's 15 so far. Oh, okay. So that's going to be 24 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 27 damage.
Okay. He had 18 hit points left, so you see Mir Zindar shatter, and with him, the mirror he came out of also shatters, and also the door that was there shatters, leaving an open porthole, and you have all successfully completed the labyrinth.
Last thing.
Yeah.
I'm taking some of that mirror dust and
go for it. Yeah, we'll find out.
I'm gonna melt it down.
I'm gonna say that mirror dust will allow you. It's not going to be mirror image the way that Lysanos has it. I think it'll give you 3 uses of invoke duplicity, as if you were using a trickster cleric power.
What? Bet.
I love that one. I like. I wanted to give you something with some variety, so you're not have this doubling up what your party member has. So the wall shatters. There's essentially an open archway, and on the other side of the archway, you see a simply resplendent axe, and that is where we will end tonight's session. And then right then Marafine walks up and goes, "What did I miss? What happened? I was back in the hallway." And all right. Thank you all so much for bearing with me that longer. That kind of went longer than I thought it was. I meant to start it earlier, but y'all were having so much fun in the labyrinth, I didn't want to cut it off. So thank you so much. Let's go around the horn and say where we can find you. Let's start again with Omega.
Sorry, this is really cool. I want to personally, really quickly, just shout out Riley, because I just said randomly, I'm like, I'm an alchemist. I'm going to get random things. And the fact that she's like, oh, this is becoming something. And I'm like, oh, shit. Hi, my name is Omega Jones, also known as the Critical Bard. It's really hot. I need to turn on my AC. I've been Zindar, your half-Gorgon artificer wizard. And where can you find me? What's today? Wednesday. Cool. Friday, you can catch me on Tampo over on Rock Punch ATL, which is a D&D game that uses the Islands of Sina Una campaign setting, which is a campaign setting inspired by pre-colonial Filipino culture. Typically on Saturdays and Sundays, you can catch me on Let's Get Wildmount on Saturdays on my channel, and Dungeons and Durags on twitch.tv/INDG. Both, I won't be there for Saturdays, but Sundays are on hiatus now. Mondays, you can catch me on Into the Mist, which is the Curse of Strahd campaign run by Realmsmith. Catch us on youtube.com/Realmsmith. Wednesdays, I'm here. Shout out to New Pantheon Academia. I'm doing way too much. Oh my god! I'm a celebrity DM for D3HC. I'm part of Champions of the Realm.
Oh, cool.
There's other things I can't announce yet, but I'm really excited to announce them. I'm just going to say green. That's the only hint you get, and I literally can't say more than that. Yeah, I think that's it. That's probably not it. Oh, find me on TikTok. I like TikToks now.
Yeah.
Nice. Lovely.
Okay, bye.
All right. Jordan, where can we find you?
Hi, everybody. My name is Jordan Pridgeon, and you can find me on Twitter at Jordan Pigeon. And I'm not currently doing many other streaming things, but you can check out my old work on the rest of Saving Throw. Go check out Wildcards and Legacy from GM Stephen Pope. That was real fun, and other things like that. And also, you can see some of my work on the Command Zone, the YouTube channel. I make the ads for them there, which is pretty fun.
Oh, lovely. Speaking of people with Command Zone, let's say hello to Ashlyn.
Hey,
Or goodbye to
everyone.
Ashlyn, I should say.
You can find me on Twitter as Ashlyn Rose. Instagram is where I'm mostly on nowadays. You can find awesome stories of my amazing snails. I have a giant tank of them. At RAR, it's Ashlyn. And you can check out all my voiceover stuff and what I'm doing in that world on my Instagram. And I also have a website for that, which is ashlynrose.com. I don't really have much on the streaming world right now, but same as Jordan, you can check it out on Saving Throw Show, where you can see Dark Lanterns, Broken Pact, and Eberron as well. So yeah, that's me.
And I am Riley Silverman. You can find me on Twitter at Riley J. Silverman and Instagram at Riley Silverman. I was just Monday night, I was on this channel doing a special Exploration Society preview of Stephen Pope. We've already mentioned Stephen Pope's game Queers based on the manga. Stephen Pope was the head writer for that. We did a Exploration Society preview of it. It's my second time playing it. It's a really fun game. It's really inclusive and really exciting, and it has some really interesting ways of incorporating role play to have different ways of resolving conflict aside from just pure violence. So I really like that. Also, tomorrow is finally my first episode where I am a voice actor on the series Port Saga, the Vampire the Masquerade scripted audio podcast drama, where I'll be making my debut as Zelda, the Nosferatu Primogen. So I'm very excited to have that come out there. I had a lot of fun recording it, and I can't wait to have it on. Friend of the channel, Ryan Omega, is also on there, and a lot of other people who you might also know as well, including Satine Phoenix and folks like that. So check that out. And also, as a programming note, I will be out next week. I have a conflict, so my lovely players will be doing some sort of special, like a one-off or something along those lines. And we may have a guest. We'll see. We're still figuring that out. But I won't be here, but there will be a show at this time, and we will be announcing on the socials what that will be. And then we'll be back after that for the other remaining parts of the season. And so I want to thank my players for indulging me in my little weird labyrinth mechanics that we had tonight. It was very fun to build and kind of see how it was going to play out. There was a lot of randomness happening with it, which was really fun to play. But I wanted to let you all know that you do eventually find your mother's cottage. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say. I realized if I said anything more, I was spoiling, so I stopped talking. But y'all have a great night. It is very late for our friend, so we're going to let him go to bed. And so let them go to bed. And so y'all have a great night.